Why do I make videos? Why do I bother? Well, in order to tell you about that, well, the reason why I make videos is because I'm extremely creative. And now you're like, yeah, but your videos pretty much all suck. That's only like 5% of your videos that are actually good. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. But, you know, I'm the type of guy who's like, I'm gonna take a lot of different shots and eventually something will work out, right? Yeah, so as I have all these ideas, I think, well, why not just do something with it? Like, if I make a video, let's say about morals, or about philosophy, or about suicide, or something, or about depression, maybe someone watches it and it actually helps them. Or I make something entertaining and they laugh and they get some of those endorphins or whatever, but I mean, I'm not the best at that, obviously. But I wouldn't say I'm the worst either. Anyways, that's why I make videos, pretty much. Yeah. I make videos in order to do, like, it's one of the parts in making the world a slightly better place. It's also because I need an outlet for all my ideas and I want to talk about it. And maybe someday one of these ideas will reach out, right? Maybe someday something I do will actually make a difference. And then you're like, well, why don't you just put in like 10 times the amount of effort on each video, rather than just making a bunch of different videos? Well, I'm not really motivated enough because I don't really have an audience to do that for, and you can be like, yeah, but you can do that to get an audience, and it's like, yeah, well, I tried that, and I'm sorry, but the YouTube thing and following algorithms and not doing my own thing, it's not really my thing. Like, I'm not gonna be able to make it like that. So someone will, like, people will have to like me for who I am, or hate me for who I am in order for me to succeed. Otherwise, I don't see a point. Like, it's like that with everything in life. Like, I could probably get a lot more money, I could probably be a lot more successful if I was willing to throw others under the bus in order to achieve it, because I have the skills in order to get ahead, provided I would be morally bankrupt. But I, don't, because I don't see a point in living like that. So, now let's get into another topic of the video, right? Just switching topics. That's kind of what I do. Okay, so a lot of people, or most people have, or all people have, like an amount of darkness and light within them that is constantly struggling against each other. And some people just let the darkness win and just follow whatever the darkness says. Some people let the light win. Some people are in this constant struggle, and it is a constant struggle. And when you're in this constant struggle all the time, that takes a lot of energy, doesn't it? And I'm gonna make make an argument here. I'm gonna make an assumption and an argument. Anyways, so I would claim that my light and my darkness is bigger than yours. Yeah, that's right, it's bigger than yours. Yeah, I bet you want to see it. I bet you want to see it. It's so big. Okay, anyways, and the reason is because for some reason I am a very, very moral person. And I don't really have a reason for it. Well, maybe a biological reason, potentially. But I don't have probably a genetic and biological reason, because in terms of nature, I've been nothing but disappointed, backstabbed, and there's nothing really giving me a lot of light or hope for the world. But anyways, I still want to help others. I use my light in order to shine light for others, while I myself have to deal with the overwhelming darkness myself. Because there's no one in the world that gives me the light I need in order to really beat the darkness within me. So I just do what I can, kinda. And it is excessive, and I can tell you, if this doesn't fit in on you, then I guess your darkness isn't as big, and that's good news. And hopefully your light is as big, or bigger. Okay. I've been suicidal for around a fifth of my life, and that is in total time. That says a lot. I've been depressed for at least 2/3 of my life. And, I mean, if I had to be black and white and say, I would say that my life has been around 92% suffering and 8% happiness. And I guess the happiness or dealing with suffering is just me making jokes and laughing about it and laughing about how shitty things have gone. And how strange it is that I am so many of these things that are just incredibly weird. It's super weird, you know? Like, I can't help but laugh at myself, and you can feel free to laugh at me too, because I am insane. I'm a madman. I'm crazy. I'm strange. I'm a lunatic. Well, not quiet. I'm not the type of lunatic that goes around murdering people. Or doing anything too morally inappropriate. I mean, I'm doing things that kind of affect me poorly, I suppose, but when I feel something is the right thing to do, I tend to do it. And unfortunately it doesn't do anything good for me. And that's why, I mean, I make videos because society doesn't really allow for me to do too many other things. Not that it helps me with the videos or anything either. And my government won't help me at all, regardless of what it says in the books, the law books and all that, and all the, whatever you call them. All the rules regarding, you know, mental health and, you know, support, social services, welfare, you know, all those sorts of things. I fit in on a lot of that shit, but I'm the type of person that just doesn't get help. Fun. So I have to work in a morally bankrupt nation. I have to study in a morally bankrupt nation that wants to just brainwash me to be like everyone else. And yeah, so I make videos instead, because I want to talk about it, or I want to laugh about it, or I want to cry about it, or I want to welcome you to the cum zone. You're gonna like the cum zone. Imagine that was an Italian word, cum zone. That would be like a pizza with a little bit of, I suppose, a little bit of ham, a little bit of tomato sauce, a little bit of cheese. The good type of cheese. And, you know, a little bit of cum. Yeah, it's not that fun, I know. Imagine, you know, cucumber, but there's no cum in the Q-mber. Okay, that's also terrible. And that's why I don't make it on YouTube. Look at all these terrible jokes and puns. There were not even puns. That were okay. Thanks for watching. Cheers. I love you all. Please don't leave me. I need you. I need you. I'll do anything. Stay. See, like I said, I'm a lunatic. I'm insane. My brain works like this. I'm not making this shit up. This is not just an act. I'm all of these things that you've seen on the channel. I am all of it. And you're like, oh, that's strange. You can't be these things at the same time. You can't be these things at the same time. You can't talk with both Nazis and communists, yo. That is impossible. You can't see the Matrix. You can't talk about reality and morals being a real thing when you don't even believe in reality. What the fuck? How does that make sense? I know, right? Because we're all made up. We're all in some kind of alien simulation, and we're all getting spanked and probed right now. I'm kidding. We're not. You'd feel it. You'd feel it. I can show you what it's like to be probed, yo. You wanna be probed? I know all the alien probing techniques. I'm a bit of a pro at that. Get it? Okay, thanks for watching. I'm gonna stop now.